I hate starting this. Hey! Hi, friends! Welcome back to the channel. Look who's here today.
Hello, everyone. We're here to speak our truth. We're here to drop the tea,
We're
to be
here to.
messy, to have
We're.
fun, to just enjoy this probably a riggedy ass show, but we're here for it. So let's
Yeah.
go.
Friends, we're here because we are committed to Boys Planet 2. Boys 2 Planet,
Boys to Planet,
Queer Planet, whatever you want to call it. ZB2
Mass
Planet.
Planet allegedly because they're looking for alphas now. So
Wait, what?
we don't know. Like you know how they call it? Like we're looking for the alpha team or whatever.
Oh,
Remember when they were like when they
yeah.
So we don't know if it's gonna be like fully queer or half queer. I don't know.
Girl, I voted today
Whatever.
and they were like, you earned alpha points. I was like, what is the fuck is an alpha point?
I'm lost. I don't know.
Anyway, friends, hi, we're here. We're watching Boys Planet and we are recapping because we want to kiki about the show. So that's what we're doing. We both watched episode 1 and 2 and we're going to break it down for you guys and we're going to spill tea on who we liked, who we didn't like, and that's basically how it's going. Also, just a fair reminder that we have opinions, okay? And if you guys aren't okay with opinions, then don't watch this because we have opinions.
If you don't like whatever or anything we say, it's okay. It's okay to just not agree with us or with me. Or maybe I don't know. I think it's fun to have different opinions and just to compare whatever everyone has to say about this show. It's a TV show.
Right.
Chill out.
Right.
It's not that serious.
Right. It's not life or death. We promise. Like we're not gonna hang your faves by the guillotine. Like it's gonna be okay. So, in any case, I think we should just dive right into this because these episodes were long as hell. My butt hurts from sitting so long and watching. Side note, I did react to these videos or to these episodes. So if anybody wants to watch the full reactions on Patreon, they're over there. Thank you. Okay.
That's number Support one. The girls.
Okay, so let's just like go into it because we've been trying really hard not to like spill to each other since watching these 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start. Okay, let's open this up. All right, we're starting off episode 1. We've got K Planet. Okay, and who greets us at K Planet? Denny.
The king, the one, the only one, the centaur, the one, the absolute idol, legend, dancer, face, body, attitude, energy, all of it. The one, the Sun Han Bin. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's the perfect way to start a show, actually.
Well, yes, and it only makes sense because that is the king of Boys Planet. So Here we are, greeted at Planet K because, side note, but they're splitting the show into planets. So we have Planet K and Planet C. So we are greeted by Hanbin. Okay, we know we have K Planet, C planets with like the Chinese trainees. Let's just start. We start off the episode, okay, with trainees coming in. All right, they're getting dropped off. Yeah. It's like summer camp.
Probably hell camp for them because Miss Mom, she was God bless her soul because that kid is gonna be going through hell and back.
I know. So like first and foremost, we're just greeted by, I think it was like the IST boys, right? That like came in first, and then we had. And I'm so sorry, but I love this man so much. I don't know a lot about him, but Ryan is so funny to me. He's just like energetic East Coast boy, funny crackhead. If anyone watched his PR video actually had me on the floor. It's like my favorite one that I've watched. But he comes in. We had that other guy. I don't even know. I forget his name. He's like the Daegu boy who was like all of his friends had the towels and they were like, yeah.
Okay, you better support. You better support your friends at whatever they want to do. And going back to Ryan, I think his energy is going to be fun to have in the show because you always need that loud, obnoxious, very friendly, approachable guy.
Right.
And I hope he goes pretty far on the show because like it's going to be fun to see how he just...
I hope he's good. Like, I hope he's talented because he's really funny and like fun. He's from New York. So like, hi, love it. What else? So we had all the boys are coming in. They're all like getting seated. Like all the trainees are gagging because we see the debut idols come in, which actually, I guess before I should say this, the setup is kind of different this year, right? So we have
It's a little bit different.
instead of the what is it? Was it for Boys
Now
Planet?
it's going to be I believe for Boys Planet, the first season
Did they
it
have a
was
no star tier? Is that
it
how it
was
worked?
no, it
Or
was like 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, and all
4?
stars.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 4 tiers.
Okay,
So
so
this time they're doing no star, which is crazy
right.
because you're having all these trainees to go and perform and just like chop them in like not even like on the first episode, and they have to like come back to do the main song, and but they already chopped. What?
Well, the
Like
thing is,
what
like,
what does this mean? You
it's
know?
crazy because they gagged the girls because at first they were like, number one, not only do we only have like no tier, which you're getting chopped immediately if you get no tier, like no stars, I mean. And then you have 1, 2,
Crazy.
3, but then they also dropped the bomb that like, oh my God, what was I just gonna say? They're eliminated immediately, but also, bitch, what was I just gonna say? Oh my God.
Oh, I don't know.
What the fuck? God damn it, I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's what it was.
Right.
That the debut idols, like idols who already debuted, start at All-Star.
Yeah.
And then everyone's got to trickle on down. So they were all a little bit like, ooh.
Absolutely. Like it kind of makes sense.
No,
because you expect the the participants, the idols, the trainee idols that they have already have some experience. They kind of know what to do in when it comes to stage and performances. So I think it's crazy to have them already seated in those seats, and they come here. They're like, "Girl, you gotta go down because this is my place." And
Right.
it's crazy to see. Oh my God,
I thought
shady.
It was shady, but I also really like it because I don't know. I kind of like the concept
Creates
of
tension.
like, yeah. So we have everyone comes in, everyone's seated. All right, they drop the ball on like the twists with the no star thing. You're yeeted
The gaggle the
immediately.
season.
The gaggery, and then we get the masters who come in.
We love the masters.
Now let's break this down.
Yeah.
First and foremost, friends, we've got Daddy Mnet back with us.
Daddy Mnet has
Daddy Mnet.
probably like a crazy contract with Mnet. Like I think he's like changed up. Like we get him every crazy season. What? Like love him, but Bestie, can you like chill?
Like,
are you okay? Blink if you're okay.
Blink
please.
if you're okay. Like, I know that man is tired of judging, but also, like, for anyone who doesn't know who Daddy Mnet is, it's Seokhoon. Like, what is it? Lee Seokhoon?
Lee Seokhoon.
He's so
Singer.
fine, so hot, singer, everything to us and more. So we have Daddy Mnet. We have 1 star always, because he's another one who, like, honestly is chained by the contract.
Yeah.
Hyolyn. Queen Hyolyn.
That was a little bit of a gag to me because normally you have not really like idols, but more like idols that are probably working as well behind the scenes, like as teachers. For example, the previous season we had Solji, and she's like an idol. She's from EXID, but also she's more like a teacher or like a mentor. But Hyolyn is kind of crazy to have her because. Hello, we have seen her on Queendom 2
right,
belting her ass out, and
right.
like she's an icon.
Yeah, no,
So
she's. I think she's a really great pick for like a vocal coach. So especially to have like a, because I don't know if there was a female vocal coach for first Boys Planet. Wasn't it just 1 star in Seokhoon?
Yeah, it was like Solji, like Miss Girly Solji. She was.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
The vocal teacher, master.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So yeah, so we get Hyolyn, and then for dance masters we have Baekoo Young.
Which I like him not only because like he's a really solid choreographer on the industry, but because he has opinions and he's not shy to share the opinions.
No.
And it's kind of like you might love him, you might hate him. He might be a little rough sometimes, but I think it's very necessary to have him in these type of shows where you actually need someone to be like, you better work.
Yeah, like,
only,
he's not easy on anybody, which I appreciate honestly, and he's hot. So
That part.
I mean, like he's so hot. Then we have. I was so gagged. Kinky being on here
Oh,
had me so gagged, and I was like, where was he when Hanbin was on? Like,
right.
he is everything.
Right.
His choreography is like, as a
So good.
choreographer, he's so good. We know this because he choreographs the girls all the time.
And we actually need the balance because Queon, I think Queon, he's very mask choreography heavy, and to have Kinky there to kind of like have another main dance master to have a little bit of a different take on styles and energies that you might portray depending on the song that you might choose. So I think him being there is really good
No, yeah, no,
for the show.
I'm very happy with that. I was gagged. I was like so excited when I saw him.
Yeah.
Then we have Miss Caney. Is that how you say her name?
I think
Caney?
I think her name is Connie.
Caney?
I think her name is Connie.
Connie.
Yeah, Connie.
Okay.
Queen.
Queen. Yes.
Queen. Love her so much. Queen.
She's
Love
also
her
choreographed
energy.
for some of our girls, and she's
So
a
good.
crazy choreographer. So I'm excited
Yeah.
to see like the energy she brings as well. And then last but not least, I don't know who this man is, but Justice. I think he's a rapper, obviously, but was he on? I don't remember if he was on Show Me the Money or like something like.
Well, I don't know.
I don't
I am
know.
also not the target for
neither.
this type of content because very heavy rap and like the rap K-hip hop,
Right.
the really really strong hip hop is not for me. But
Right.
props to him
Right.
to get the gig and to be there to teach the boys.
We love to see it.
And I hope he's there to guide them in this entire crazy show.
Yeah, he seems like he's obviously well qualified and is probably
Yeah,
a lot famous than
absolutely.
we think because we don't know who he
But
is.
we don't know. So
But anyways,
yeah.
so we have the Masters, and now let's just like dive in because we have so many performances. I feel
There's
like
a
we have
lot.
so many performances. So first and foremost, we started off I think with the IST boys, right? Here's the thing: is I kind of put down on my notes. I tried to get almost. It's gonna be really hard to talk about everyone, so I just kind of like.
Yeah.
Spark noted the standout points of like some, you know what I mean? So the first one we had the IST boys, and this is the one with Dongyu, who I'm a little like, okay, because he seems like an interesting one to me. What's your tea? Like, do you remember anything from their performance or like from him?
What was the song that they performed to just refresh my the
God.
brains because I really don't remember. I think okay. Now I do remember. I remember him, especially Donkyo, because he got a really. I think it was like a mid rank or something like that, where his rank was not as high, and he had to perform again, like vocally.
Yeah,
And
Bestie,
he chewed.
he had to lip sync for his
He-
life.
He fully was lip syncing for his life, and he absolutely devoured. He devoured it.
And that's what I love because at first I was like, he's a cutie. He definitely seems like he's a good leader for like his group, and I liked the fact that he had like. I don't know. They're dancing. They were really good dancers. I remember that they were all really good dancers. But then when he got, what was it? Wasn't he the one that got? No, he wasn't the one that got no stars, was he?
No.
He
I
got
don't
like
think he
one
had
star.
He had like 1 star probably, and so they amped it up a little bit.
Well,
Correct us if we're wrong, because like a rating, like come on, people, it's like more than 80 trainees, and we're not be able to remember all of them. But what I do remember for him is that he seemed really sweet and like his energy that he was providing to like the other boys as a leader, trying to like fix the formations and to have the group cohesive and together was really good to see. And I'm happy that he got a really good ranking on that test.
for sure. He definitely, like, I like his personality. I thought his vocals were pretty stable when he did the lip sync for his life. And I'm here for that. I'm here for him.
I'm here for his voice, actually. I want to see him perform other tracks. Like, I'm here for, the first mission where when you have more performances. So I hope he does well. And he's probably like, I might be thinking about voting for him as well.
100%. He actually ended up after the episode, like, on my radar, which we'll give you guys the ranks at the end too, because like I wrote down like who I voted for each group. But yeah, loved him. Their group did really well. Next up, we have Gonu. Okay, Gonu, the current center for the K
Center
planet.
K group. Mm-hmm.
Everyone keep that in mind. Okay, we have the center for the K group. Now, let's just discuss, okay, because there's some stuff going on.
I think we have to talk about the elephant in the room, girl, because there's no way we're just going to ignore what has been happening on, the internet.
Right. So, for anyone who might not be aware, okay, Gonu is getting canceled.
There's drama happening.
There's a lot of drama.
Sure.
There's a lot of stuff that's come out about Gonu in terms of like controversy and bullying and like a lot of crazy stuff. There's also a lot of other stuff with a couple others on the show as well, which has been a little crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not, but it's kind of a gag. And I don't know. But that's what's happening. So going into this, I was kind of like a little rocked because let me just preface this too by saying in the pre-voting, the only, like, I just saw that obviously, like, he was the center, right? So I was like, okay, well, obviously I got to check out who the center is. So I checked him out.
Yeah.
The fan cam was slaying in the Signal song. And I was like, okay, he's cute. He can dance. Yes, I voted for him. This performance, however.
Well, I don't like when people say, okay, going back to this context with him being canceled and all the information that we're getting from whatever he has done or said before. Aside from that, just aside from that, and seeing how he performed Sweat by Zero Base
By
One.
the ZB1.
Because the audacity to perform Zero Base One song. Okay, the nerve. Props to you for that.
Right. Confidence.
But yeah, the confidence and also sure, because I think he has been a trainee for like a good amount of time, like 4 years, around 4 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So
he was a cube trainee. He was supposed to debut
in a cube group, but okay, I'm like sure you might be good, like because you have this experience, like years of experience being a trainee. So let's see how you do. Personally, whenever I see a cover for a song and they kind of have to change the key a little bit, kind of like a red flag for me personally, because like, come on, just like sing the song in the OG key. Like I don't think it's that difficult. Or choose another song if your range, because it's like, okay, you have a different range, just get another song. You don't have to do that.
Right.
But okay, sure, let's go. And I was like seated for the performance, and I was like, this is kind of weird because everyone is like being gagged, diseased, like, oh my god, the absolute talent that he. And I'm like, am I seeing it? Like,
no,
hello?
Because
like, am I hearing?
Because genuinely,
like, I don't know.
And like Denny said, like controversy aside, I was really like, okay, let me see what he's giving me because I voted for his ass. I was like, let me see what he's giving. I am so underwhelmed. I was like, what this like as the center?
It was not flat.
As the center?
It was not flat. I just want to say that it was not flat, and we have seen other performances that is like, okay, you gotta go.
Right.
Like, girl, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, this is not your place. But it was not like, wow, you are the best of this K group and you have to be number one and you're the center. It was like, yeah, you can like hold tune.
Right.
You're a little shaky where you have to like, you can work with it. You can do the chorus and like the techniques for whatever to have more stability when it comes to singing. But the dancing was also not great. Like, like not bad, but not perfect. So it was like mid, kind of like meh.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it was just underwhelming. Like, I was expecting
very underwhelming.
Well, I mean, no one's ever gonna touch Hanbin, but you all had me thinking we were getting Hanbin 2.0 with the way that people have been talking. So I was like, what are we doing? And like once again, like I don't know the progression of like how he whatever with like the Signal song and like him being chosen as like the center. Like I don't know what's going on with that, but in terms of like audition alone, it was so underwhelming. So I don't know.
Just like, can you put like here the meme of Kangming sleeping in like his chair? Me. That was me when he was like performing, knocked out. Like, girl, I'm bored.
Is so like he's so iconic bored for that. I love that.
I'm so bored. But sure, okay, he got all stars, I guess. Mnet, the
Not
Riggery.
Dongmin, I'm dead.
Girl.
I know. No, it was definitely something. So I guess we'll just have to see. I also don't even know what's happening with that boy in terms of like if he's gonna even be on the show.
Yeah.
Because apparently Mnet is like diving deep into the whole situation.
We're investigating. We're gathering information. Girl, you ain't doing shit. Like, I'm sorry, you ain't doing that. Yeah, you're not doing anything. Like, come on. Okay, let's move on. I'm bored.
Yeah, same. Okay, moving on. So this is like instead of kind of tackling each one because there were so many performances, I'm just gonna group this in the whole. We had debut groups perform.
Okay.
Debut groups. So all the debut groups. So what do we have? We have MCND. We have Very Very. We had what is it with
that could be it wasn't
DKB
like
DKB. There was another one. It was like like WHIB. Is it like
Ooh.
I don't remember how.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that
I'm so
one.
sorry, friends. I forget who they were. But debut idols. Okay, debut idol groups. Which the gaggery for me is in general like Very Very because hello. Are you kidding me? What do you mean, Very Very?
Also, both for Gayhyun P1. Who said that? Oh my God, who said that?
That's Denny's man.
Who said that?
Period.
Sorry.
The singer, the vocalist. And I guess I will say like in a blanket statement because there's like we saw them all perform. For me, the best, obviously, without being biased, was Very Very, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
They're just
like, come on, that's 7 years of experience.
I mean,
that's 7 years being an idol,
right?
Having like tours, and people might say they were not as big as other people, like a little bit of a no-go group, but in the K-pop community and the ones that we actually like enjoy a lot of groups like the Multis, we know that they are one of the groups that they are crazy synchronized when it comes to dancing. They have crazy songs. Girl, you have seen them live.
I saw them live. They're insane. And this is what I have to speak upon too. I was like low-key kind of telling Denny a little bit of this yesterday where when I first watched them perform, like when I was doing the reaction, like watch through for it, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the vocals, like their vocals, I was like, what's going on? Like this, what are we doing? Because, I mean, clearly they're like dancing down because it's Very Very and they're dancers, crazy boots. But the thing is like if anybody knows Very Very, Gayhyun alone, the vocalist that he is. So I was a little gagged at how like I was like, ooh, the vocals like for some reason are not giving what I wanted to from them. But then after I finished recording and after we had that chat, Denny, I went back and watched the full cam of it all.
Yeah.
And I spoke too soon. So
yeah, girl.
So they were incredible as usual. I shouldn't have doubted them. I'm trash.
Of course, but what I have to when I saw them do their performances as three of them, like Donghan, Kangmin, and Gayhyun, they were actually putting like dancing first, and not saying that they were sounding bad, but not comparing as I told you yesterday. You saw them live, and when you're in a concert setup, it's more like we're singing for you, and we're hitting the dances here and there, but it's not like crazy do or die choreography.
Right.
But this time on this context, you have to like dance your pussy out. So they were actually like dancing, giving me energy, choreo, and
Always.
actually I felt like Kangmin, because like seeing Very Very as a whole, Kangmin was like, oh yeah, Kangmin is like our magne. He's very cute, but he can sing, he can dance. But I was never being like, oh my God, Kangmin.
Right.
And this time I was like, okay, like you're sounding more solid, and the dance skills are I think that he really performed his life his life actually. And Gayhyun, he of course he was a little shaky, but hello for the strength and like the amount of dancing he was doing. It makes sense. And Donovan, he was also like very good at his rap parts and with his deep ass voice.
Right.
The fact I felt like their performance was good.
That when
he was fully like, bitch.
I came out of the military 3 days ago.
Hello.
Like the fact that man went straight from the trenches to BOYSPLANET. Like, are we kidding? The dedication. I love them, and like I wish them so. Like, I hope, if anything, at least like one of them does something and gets further. Like at least one, because it's crazy to me to even think that Very Very like anyone in Very Very has to even go on that freaking show because they're so good.
Jellyfish is trash. They never promote
Always.
them,
Yeah.
and we need people to hop into the very, very train. Come
100%.
on.
Yeah, it's crazy. Moving on, two little beans that I did note down because I thought that they were really good was Taejo and Yechen, the ones who did the Mamamoo song.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were really good. I thought they were like pretty solid in terms of
Yeah,
like not having,
fun.
because like obviously with like these shows and the way that they like amp it up and like the you know what, not commercials, you know what I'm talking about, like teasers and stuff, and then they
Mm-hmm.
show like a bunch of people and then there's like a few trainees that you'll just like see and be like you don't expect much from them and then they're pretty good, but I like them. I thought they were good, like just like a solid performance, so yeah,
I
they were cute.
I really like is his name Yechen, like the
Yechen.
rapper.
Yes.
The rapper was really good,
Right.
and one of the so far from the performances that we have seen, I think he also got praised by how he was rapping,
Mm-hmm.
and but God, I don't know much about rap, but he sounded good to me.
Yeah.
So he was hitting the bars, he was giving me flow, energy,
Mm.
and it was good. I like him.
Yeah. We have, oh my God, you know what else? Like right after that made me die. That boy, what's his name? I have it written down. Nudie, like the one who like went right after, who tried to make that joke about when one of the judges asked him what, like One Star asked like what his position was. And he was like, visual and like crickets. Girl, I literally, my skin
But you know what?
inverted.
That's camp though. Like that's very campy. Like you know what? Be like, they ask you like really like with a dead stare. They're like, "What is your position?" I see that here you're a vocalist. He's like, "I'm a visual." Like,
But you know what though? What made me like literally die inside is
wow.
because I could tell and I think I could see his intention was to lighten the mood and like make a joke, but it didn't
Yeah.
land. And it like came
No.
across as arrogant to the judges. And I'm just like, can someone please crack a joke before this kid starts crying?
Yeah, but girl, say psych or something.
Like
Like
this poor boy is like,
you're going to get dragged. Oh my god.
I could not. I actually like, oh, I physically like died when
It
I
was
saw that.
hard to see, but at the same time, like
It's funny.
I was leaving for it. I was like, serious.
Yeah,
You
right.
better say you're visual. Come
No,
on.
I thought it was funny. I don't know. I guess the judges didn't.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We have, which to me, this was probably one of the best groups. We had the Wake One boys, who danced to TWS, also choreographed
Ooh.
by our one and only Yumeki.
Ooh. That performance was
So-
I actually, like I told you, I was like, okay, Wake One trainees. We have a Tere cameo, by the way.
Tay
and
cameo. So I know
we
he was.
love that.
I know he was sitting around that circle, and he was like, "You sound like shit. Fix your pitch.
Yeah.
Fix it."
Yeah. Yeah. He's so kind though. He gathered the boys to like have them some treats and be like the sunbae that he is,
Yeah,
and
right.
just have them some words of wisdom and stuff. So okay, you better today. But I was like, okay, yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Wake One trainees. Let's go. Let's see them. Gaggery. To have
Gagged.
that guy from like the Gaga, he's like Taiwanese. Like I'm not
Jingyu?
sure. Yeah, he ate.
That's
He
the one.
ate it down. He was eating, and also like he's very young. Like
I think he's like
from
19 or 20.
2007. Girl, he's very younger. I
Oh,
think
he's younger
very
than
young.
that?
He's baby, like around 2006 or 7.
Wait,
I
literally?
believe. Yeah, very young, and
Wait.
like to be that young, and also like to eat it up. Like
He's
as the-
15.
I told you, girl. He's like, go do math. Like, what are you like popping and locking and breaking and twisting, girl? Go fucking read a book or
Wait,
something.
that actually
like, go-
gags me. So I actually voted
Thank
for him
you.
because I was so. First of all, the little. Okay, so I birthed him. Basically, I birthed him because I could have birthed him.
Yeah. Like you actually.
I birthed this child, and he is out here literally like with the cutest little like, and they're like, "Can you freestyle?" Yeah, sure. And he,
Yeah, sure. Like does the crazy dips and twists and shablams. What?
I was dying. I'm like, this landed you a vote, babe. This landed you the vote.
Yeah,
I
he's
actually did
really
not
good.
know he was that young. Oh my gosh.
He sounded very good as well.
Oh
Like his
yeah.
voice was okay.
The
Yeah.
whole group was great, I thought.
Yeah, I'm interested in them. I want to see more of them.
Yeah, they did the damn thing. So definitely like looking out for them. I voted for Chingu, so I guess I'm gonna have another son.
Yeah.
Here we are. Ujin.
Okay. Pause because this was a revelation.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was this is the moment where
I gotta
you
clear
can
my throat for this one.
You actually this doesn't happen pretty frequently.
No.
Like this is a one of a kind moment where you see like a really chill guy, like a really like soft being, where he's just like, yeah, I'm a singer. I'm a really like he was giving me indie songwriter, like self-made,
Right.
busker because he busks, so like he does busking.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, like you look really cute. You're very tall, and you're giving me like this type of aesthetic
Bean
where
energy.
I'm just a chill guy, like just gonna like perform for my life.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. He fucking pulls the guitar. He pulls the guitar. He kind of like adjusts the mic because like everyone was like jealous about his height or whatever. Cute,
Yeah.
quirky, lovely. He starts performing his own song, like
Right.
his own song.
Self-written.
That is self-written. That is a level of kindness that no one has achieved so far, and I love that. And like he's just like, yeah, I'm performing my own song, like hitting the chorus and shit, and like you're just like singing with the softest, silkiest voice ever. Gagged. I was gagged by him.
Sometimes when you just like see and hear something within the first like 2 seconds, you just know like you're locked in for good.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt. And I was like, before he even, this is like before he even started his like his actual like what he prepared. But that alone with the guitar sold me because like I love a good little like singer songwriter moment. So I was like, okay, if you like do that, you can carry a tune. I know you're gonna be good with the vocals. This boy chooses Atlantis Princess.
Yeah.
Who's choosing that one?
The queen. The queen, Miss
queen.
Boa.
Right.
Miss Girl. Come
Right.
on.
And ended up being probably, in my opinion, the best vocal we've heard.
Yeah, I think he might be one of the best vocalists, and it's probably top 3 for me.
Same. So
yeah, and then he hits us with like, yeah, I'm not really a good dancer. Like I don't know how to dance. My dance is like weird, and I just like I'm a singer. And when he starts performing, he starts to like
he locked in.
That's a little move and like a little okay. And I was like, ooh, like you're not a bad dancer though. Like I know you're a little humble being. Like he's not like I like on a crazy level of dancing, but he has some skills,
Well,
and I can see like some rough talent that he can like get better eventually.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
Well, see, the thing is I actually had the same feeling like when they were judging him. Freaking Kooyoung over here was like, your dancing isn't good, but my girl came in and was like, actually, he's got a good foundation. I don't know what you're talking about.
Love Miss Canny.
Right.
She gathered him.
Gathered.
She gathered.
Thank God.
Absolutely.
Because I was like, what do you mean? Like, as soon as I heard him say that comment, I'm like, he's not a bad dancer by any means. Like, he's not doing the tricks and like Chingyu. Like, he's not like popping and locking, but he's got like rhythm. And he's good, you know what I mean? So I was like, what? But in any case, I think he also landed a vote for me after that one. So
he got all stars.
Yeah.
He?
Yeah.
Deserved.
Yeah.
Deserved.
100%. He definitely is like the one that I'm watching in terms of like vocals because
he's also on my list.
He's great. Moving on to vocals, we have Leo and Sungwon.
Ooh.
Now, for anyone who doesn't know, may know, probably does know. If you don't know, I don't know how, because Trainee A I was gagged, first of all, when I found out that they were going to be on here because I was a big fan of Trainee A. I was like really looking forward to their debut. And then one day they just poofed. Like something, poof. Like, once again, I know also I actually don't even know the extent of I know there was a little bit of a controversy with Leo, but I don't remember what it is, to be honest. So, do you remember what it is?
I'm not really deep into the Trainee A lore as much because I was not one of the people that were supporting them before debut. I knew about them a little bit because like social media, TikToks and edits and all that when they got viral here and there, but I was not aware fully how what like their skills and stuff.
Mm.
And when it comes to like Leo's drama, I think he might have performed, said, or written some lyrics that was a little bit,
Ah,
the lyrics that were a little bit crazy,
I remember. Yeah, the
and
misogyny
and
controversy.
and and then like I think he has said he addressed the situation,
Yeah.
and he talked about it, I think. So, aside from that, which happened some time ago,
Right.
I and just focusing on this performance,
Mm.
they performed No Doubt by Enhypen.
Which is that is actually, for me, like risky. That's risky.
A crazy song to perform, first of all, because like it's Enhypen.
It's
Like it's come on. And it's not an easy song to sing. It's very high. To like it's really high up there, on the octaves and like the registers, and it's hard to sing actually. So I was like, okay, let's see. And I expected Leo to be more like of a rapper kind of a person because
Mm-mm.
he gave me that vibe. And I was like,
Oh
okay,
no. Oh
wait,
yeah.
because you're hitting notes
Notes.
and
No,
good,
because the way that
really good.
I just like, I love Leo. Like, I think his voice is so good. And like, even when they had like the whole Trainee A thing, he is like an insane vocalist, and it's so crazy. Like, I don't know. I was so gagged when I saw him and Sungwon coming on here, because I was like, oh, he's about to sing. Like,
Yeah.
stable. Like, big, they were big hit trainees. Like,
Oh,
they're
absolutely.
crazy. So I'm seated. They did so well. One of the best performances, obviously.
Yeah.
The most like,
Also, I was not really like, once again, not wasn't in like the trainee lore, and I knew a little bit about someone. First of all, he looks crazy as hell. Like
face card
his
crazy.
face card, insane.
Mm-hmm.
Face economy, girl.
Yeah.
And the wig is good.
It's
The
so
outfits were
good.
given. The wig was later. It was giving me Levi for Attack on Titan, for the anime girlies. They will get it.
Yeah, yeah.
He was giving me that energy. The wig was so good. The outfits, it was matching the entire energy for the performance, and he was actually sounding really well. It was not like the craziest belts, but he was a pretty solid singer.
Mm-hmm.
And the dancing is crazy. So I was really happy with how they performed that song,
Yeah.
and that they got all stars as well, didn't they?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So perfect. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, they were definitely the one of the more impressive ones in the whole episode. So I'm like rooting for them. I'm rooting for them, and I hope they do well, which I feel like they will. Clearly, if you can like dance and be that stable and like sound like that while doing Enha, then I feel like they're gonna do well in the competition. So I'm rooting for them. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to see. But the last the last trainee we have in the K Planet episode, Yumeki, which is a
Oh
gag. A gag. Guys, this is a gag. Yumeki is
yeah,
actually Jesus of choreography, in
yeah.
my opinion. Like, what do you mean you've choreographed for like Kai and Shiny and Zero Base One and Kepler,
Mm,
and like he literally
Kepler and
choreographs
everyone
for everybody?
highlight to us. Like, come on.
Insane. So that alone, everyone was like gagged seeing him, because a lot of trainees like know him, and like, what, like, he's obviously like, he choreographs for groups and people, like he teaches at 1 million and stuff like that. So I was a little gagged when I saw him coming on here. He ate down with doing the original choreo. I was so happy that they asked him to do that.
Yeah,
But then they left us on a cliffhanger, and I was a
yeah.
little sad, because he was about to, I'm about to be a bad boy.
Right,
Ba-
right.
ba- ba-
I
ba- ba-
I with Yumeki, I once again I knew about his name, a little bit about him, but fun fact, actually, I am currently watching, like started watching actually, the Streetman Fighter, the season
Mm.
where they actually competed, like the 1 million team, and like everyone just jerk and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And I was watching the show because I was bored and I wanted to watch a show, and and I saw like Baekhyun because he's like in 1 million with Choi Yeonjun, like the
Mm-hmm.
other country dancer,
Yeah.
and they're all together in the team. And I saw Yumeki and I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
is that Yumeki the same Yumeki that it's like, oh my, what?
Yeah.
Hello? So then everything clicked and I was like, okay. So he's a dancer, and I saw like the people were seeing his fan cams and like the videos that he was posting, like the PR videos. He got a lot of views, very popular. But my thing is that this might be a hot take. I don't know,
Spill.
but for me, like Yumeki's such a crazy dancer. Like I think his level of dancing is very high, and his style. He has a really own, like his own style of dancing, his own way of how he likes to see choreos, and because he's a dancer, he's a choreographer, he's like a teacher, and
Perfectionist.
to have him as a trainee in this context of like you're being trying to like I don't know you're just there to kind of like be back to, as a trainee again. It's gonna be interesting to see for me,
Right.
especially because to have a very significant and like a really signature style.
Mm.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to blend with the other trainees. I think he has a really solid scale dancing, and having him in a group I want to see how he's gonna be able to blend with the other trainees because it's gonna look like Beyonce and backup dancers. Like you know how fucking Beyonce like doing a full halftime show performance. You're gonna see the backup dancer like trying to like keep up with him. Like what? Like I'm interested to see how he's gonna do that.
I'm dead. No, I agree, and I think for me, because I've been voting for Yumeki just because he's really the only dancer that I know of. Which I will say, I'm also kind of holding out because I know Harry June is about to perform too, and
Oh
Harry June is
yeah,
an insane dancer, but he's kind of like what you said. I think it's interesting because I agree where Yumeki is like so good. Like he's so good. But one thing that also kind of like caught my attention was when I think it was Kooyoung was asking, or someone asked him like, what would you do? Like what are you gonna do
oh
when he gives you like choreography, or you don't like what what was it, like the style of choreo, or like how he gives it, or whatever it may be. Like if Kooyoung has a choreo for them, if he doesn't like it, what would he do? And he's like, well, I'll just fix it to the way I want. Which
yeah.
I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, because like you said, when you're a choreographer, you're so precise. And sometimes like it's going to be hard for you to blend within a group and like lower yourself down, cuz he dance, I mean, even the judges said he dances with his whole body. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure if you're a good dancer, you can adjust. Like, what makes a good dancer is being able to like adjust or to like people around you, like whatever. But
Mhm.
I'm interested to see. And also another little part too is like I do need to hear and see if he can carry a tune, because
Right.
if he is like, I'm gonna be a bad boy.
Yeah. If you're gonna sound flat, which okay. Also, that song by Rain,
P.
P. Come on, P. Sir Rain. That song is not that hard to sing.
I'm
Like
dead.
it's a really simple song. You're not doing Mariah Carey bells. You're not doing runs and riffs,
Help.
girl. It's like okay, you have to dance. Like the dancing is really heavy on that song. And if you love singing, that's girl. Come on.
Well, it makes me
So
nervous because he said this is his first time singing.
yeah, well, we'll see.
So
We'll
he's
have to
either
see.
going to gag us down and be amazing and an amazing dancer, or he's going to not be a good singer and then be a good dancer, and we're all going to hate ourselves because we're going to have to be torn because Yumeki is insane dance wise, but like, I don't know. So
Hmm.
yeah, we're going to have to see, friends. I
Yeah,
don't know what we're doing with that, but
we'll have to
I
see.
hope he's good. And like, I'm so mad. They always leave the freaking girl. They always edge us at the end of the freaking episode. I'm like,
Yeah,
can you just show me the performance, please? But anyways,
always a
we
mess.
end it there. So that's the end of the K Planet episode 1. So for episode 1, well, actually, before I say like picks and stuff, is there anyone else we could like? Is there anything or anyone else you want to touch upon? Because there were some flop performances.
Yeah, I think it was one guy, or I think I'm getting mixed that one for the C group, because I do remember some C group performances that it was like, okay, what are we doing? But I'm trying to remember, because there was a lot of things happening at the same time. So I think we kind of like covered the highlights for the most part, like the good and the bad.
Yeah.
I think so.
There's like,
Yeah.
I think the only other two that I kind of like forgot about, like those two beans. They were like two beans with like the lollipops. And I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, girl, girl,
I
go
was like,
back to your go back to
middle
your classroom,
school, math
girl. Come
class.
on,
Right.
go back to science class. Go back, girl. Mm-mm.
Which is crazy because
No.
they ended up getting what, like 2 stars? 1 or 2
Oh,
stars?
oh, I need to talk about this king. I need to talk about king that did Chick Chick Boom. I need to talk. I need to talk about this king. He sounded so bad, but what actually carried
Jaehyun was his
the,
name. I have it written down here.
the
Jaehyun.
energy and the energy and the confidence to
Right.
actually just like keep dancing and just like, you know,
Confident
serve
king.
serving, but actually like not serving, like, but you period. Iconic, actually iconic. Just for that, P1 for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
I literally was like, this boy is either so confident that he is gonna be so good and gag everyone, or he's so like he's really confident and because like he's not good, but he's gonna like give it his all.
Yeah.
It was that one. But you know what? 8.
Energy and confidence, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Vocals and dance skills, girl,
Negative
top.
20.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Like, no.
You know what? It makes it so funny thinking back to the beginning of the episode with his friends with the signs, all from Daegu. They're just,
Right.
yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
Okay.
It was giving dare. It was giving a dare.
It was given.
But he
It was
tried.
actually not giving her nothing at all, but
That is true.
love his energy.
Bless his heart. We love him. Okay, we stand Jaehyun. I think
God
that's his
bless
name.
you. God bless you, and I hope you do well in life. And
Right.
just keep doing whatever you like, King, because you deserve it.
I'm fucking dead. Okay, so for
Period. Love it.
the
Let's
judges
go.
had me dead too because they were like,
He said, absolutely.
"Don't make me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna pee. Stop."
Absolutely.
Okay, so for the end, that was the essential wrap up for the K group episode 1. So for me at least, my picks after the first episode and just like the stuff that I've gathered. There might be a little gag, and like here's the thing, there's a couple that I was looking at today and I was like I might have to switch them out. Like I might definitely have to switch them out at some point. And I was already thinking of who to switch out, but this is where I landed at. Okay, I have Chingyu, the son that I've birthed. Even though, like, I know we've all talked about we don't really want, like, children in groups. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, we're not going to avoid that. We're getting old as fuck. And that's just it. So there's going to be younger beings. And he's talented. So, Chingyu, Ujin. I'm voting for Junsa. Even though we haven't seen him perform yet. Because that is my man. 100%. I did put Leo and Sangwon in there. And then, I did vote for Yumeki again, just because dancer boots. This is the gag is because you're gonna get so mad at me. I was really trying. I was like, who am I putting in here? Because I know Gaehyun's the singer. I know he is, but I have to vote for my man. I have to vote for him. So I put Donghan in there because I love him. And then for like my last one, because like I don't really know who else to vote for, but I love this man and I hope that he's talented. I voted for Ryan.
Yeah, we love that.
Just a
Like,
little
okay,
fun
first
moment.
impressions actually like matter a lot in this show. Like,
Yeah.
hello bitches are like voting because they have no talent, but they're still voting.
Right.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, sure. And for me, like, I'm just like really like, just from this these performances, I do have some of them, but I also have people that they have not performed yet,
Mm-hmm.
and I am voting because hello.
Yeah.
Gaehyun P1. This is the
Gaehyun.
agenda that I'm spreading.
Yeah.
I don't care. Vote for him. You're gonna be gagged gooped, and if you don't really know about his talent, go listen to his Bambi cover, and you're gonna be gagged.
Oh, that Bambi
Your
cover.
wig is gonna fly. Your follicles are gonna be sizzling, so you need that in your life. Come on,
It's
get
true.
him P1.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them, I don't really care about like the order. So I have like Kangmin as well because he's our little baby and he has to be on the lineup with Gaehyun.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Woojin, the highlight of this episode, the
Highlight.
new discovery, and I'm down, so down bad for him. I need him to debut.
Yes.
And then I put Dongyu because I think I do like his energy, and
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be really good in the group.
Ooh.
I have
I should have voted for him. Damn it.
yeah, I have
Trash.
Chingyu, like the little bean, those dancer bean,
The son I birthed.
popping and locking and twisting and like doing the tricks. And I have Leo and Sangwon as well because they both gagged me a lot. And lastly, and I am so seated for him. I'm seated to see him perform is Hyop, but for like
Ooh.
dripping. Like
Mm-hmm.
and Hyop, he's my baby. He was my baby. I'm here. I was a ride or die for him
Mm-hmm.
since PDX, girl.
Yeah.
I'm here since PDX ages ago.
It's actually insane that
So-
he still landed at like on these survival shows after being on PDX
Yeah.
with the vocals that he has and being
Because
in
once
Drippin'.
again, William is trash. So yeah, I'm here for him. I'm here for Hyub, another crazy vocalist, and this kind of like gives away that I'm a really vocal driven person. I like my groups to have really good singers
Vocals.
and vocals.
Singers.
So that's pretty much my top 8, I guess.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, actually. You kind of just
Yeah.
gagged me, though. I completely forgot about Dongyu in my voting. Damn, I should
Yeah,
have voted
girl,
for
you
him.
flopped,
Well,
but it's fine.
we have how many? 12 more weeks.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't get topped, actually.
I know, that's true. I actually forgot about that. Anyway, so that's our recap for K-Planet. Now, we're moving on.
Oh,
We have
bruh.
C-Planet, or what we'd like to call
It's our
Gaga
Giga
Planet.
Planet. It's our Giga Planet. Yeah. Which okay, you gotta like you gotta help me with this one because I actually watched it at like 7 a.m. and I went to bed at like 4.
Oh, I got you.
So I was like
This one's fresh off the
dying.
brain. I just watched this like
Like,
2 hours ago. So
watching it and like dying because it was like so early. So I do remember some highlights, but also I KO'd in some parts. So
well,
you better.
friend, let me refresh the
Let's go.
memory, okay? Because I have everything right here. Okay, we have C-Planet. So, who are we greeted by at C-Planet?
Okay, this is my. Let me clear the throat. Let me clear clear the throat there.
Speak your truth.
So we're here. We're gathered. We're together to be blessed by the actual one, the number one, the P01 of Zero Base One, the one, Miss Girl, my baby girl, because he is my baby girl, the Zhan Hao.
That is
the
it.
number one, the one cunt, singer, teacher, violin king, everything to me, the love of my life, my cinnamon apple, everything. He is the one. Love him so much.
And that's it.
That's it.
And that's
it.
like that ends C-Planet right there.
Yeah, okay, it's a wrap. Bye, subscribe, like. That's it. Peace. Like, I didn't need to see more.
I'm dead. Okay, so we have Hao. Okay. Oh God, everyone say thank you, Halbin, for this concept of BOYSPLANET 2.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we have Hao. He's greeting us on C-Planet. Okay. Now let me just start by saying, and Denny knows this, guys. Like trust me, he hears me enough about it.
Every
For
day.
me, there is just energy. There is a specific energy when it comes to like Chinese idols or like trainees. There's just like something different. I don't know what's in the water over there in China, but that shit fucks me up. Okay, that shit fucks me up. And the entire time, well, actually, we'll get to it. I don't want to speak too much about it yet. But in any case, right out the gate, they had me fucked up. Okay, the energy with these boys is just like so high. We start off, okay, this episode. These boys are in some break room and they're kicking bags. They're doing taekwondo. They're fucking. I was like, are we?
Right.
What are we doing?
What are we? Okay, first of all, this entire episode has a totally different 360 energy compared to like
Right.
the K group. like right from the start, girls are punching bags. They're
Punching
like
bags.
punching. They're like
Martial arts.
lifting, doing like the kicks and the. Hello, we're here to sing, girl. Like we're not here to like World War Three, girl. Chill out, like
Like
please.
they're intense. The
Like they're
idols
ready
are
to fight.
intense.
Absolutely, like they're and also like how they were. Hopefully, we speak later about that, but because it came to my mind, how they were like trying to like get the seats from each other. It
Oh,
was
oh, I have that
so
written. Don't you worry.
heavy. It
Don't you
was so
worry.
heavy. I
Don't you
was
worry.
like, ooh, girl. With K Planet, we're like singing. We're doing like measuring heights with like the K Planet.
안녕하세요.
We're doing like hello, like we're doing Kai by Bo bitch. We're doing like
And in
we're
Planet,
just
we're
like
like,
chill. We're like okay, sexy everywhere. We're like facing each other, almost like making out.
poor planet. It's crazy.
Come on.
I'm telling you, like, this is what I mean with I don't understand what it is with
God
or
damn it.
with like Chinese idols, trainees. Like, their energy is so feisty. Like, it's so fierce that it's just like, ooh, we're getting something interesting here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and also sorry, before
no,
we
no,
go
no.
ahead and like do the a little bit of a disclaimer maybe for me and also for you. I'm so bad at Chinese names,
Yeah.
and I'm
Oh
gonna
yes.
butcher them. I'm going to butcher the name. These names are so hard to say. I don't even remember their names.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry for that already. Don't
Same,
cancel
friends.
me. Well, actually, cancel me. Try it.
I've tried, like, I really I wrote them down in the way that like I think I can be able to pronounce. Like, I went back in the episode after I
So
watched
hard.
it
It's
to
so
try to
hard.
get the pronunciation and like remember the names because it's a lot. So please go easy on us. Okay, we're
Bear with
trying.
me. Bear with us, please.
Be easy on us. Okay, so in any case, we have the trainees, they're all going in. A little bit of like a twist, whereas like obviously in K Planet where they had the debut idols, they have like the K-pop experienced idols.
Mm,
So anyone who's like trained in like a Korean agency or like debut or whatever maybe.
maybe.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's a little bit of a gag. I was low-key gagging before anything even started though, because these boys came out and they were like making a fool of themselves, and like the other boys were trying to vote their stars and they just got like no stars and they were humbling them big time.
Oh. Also, very shady. Okay, I see you, Mnet. I see you, Mnet. You shady bitch, because they have not done that with the K group. They only do that with the C group.
Right. I was so
And you
confused.
make and you do that to actually make the C group look shady and mean. And I don't fucking like that.
Period. Because they fucking always hate against the Chinese
I don't like
trainees and
that.
idols. They're trash.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I agree with you. I was really confused because I was like, why are they judging? I was like, how come this is a twist in the C Planet but not for the K group? I was so confused. But in any case, it was like a little bit funny to me because they were ruthless. Like the trainees in the C group
Oh
were
yeah.
ruthless to each other.
Oh yeah.
So they were just like, no, you're ugly, bye. 0
Fuck.
stars.
Look at me. We're like 0 to everyone. Period.
So fucking
Oh
funny.
yeah.
So for the Masters, we have a little switch up for the Masters for C
Ooh.
Planet. So we have, once again, we have
Ooh.
Hyolyn, 1 star, and Baek Koo-young. Okay. And then we have J-Rick, who, once again, I'm not familiar with, but obviously well qualified to be there.
What was he, the dance master or the rap master? I forgot.
No, because Justice is there for the rap. So
Because he's
J-Rick
the
is the dance master, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Period.
then we have Miss Queen, Zhao Ting. Everyone.
Once again, her,
The one.
her woman, the moment Miss China. She's Miss China to me.
Yes.
She is everything. God bless her soul. Dancer, champion, actually, ballroom queen.
Latin ballroom queen.
Ballroom queen. And she knows what the gig is up when
Yeah.
it comes to competitions.
Right.
So she's more than qualified to be there. And also because she has went to Girls Planet, which, girl, you have not watched Girls Planet. I have watched Girls Planet, and it was a crazy
Traumatizing.
Shit show.
I know.
And the gaggery of the season is that she is like the only Chinese like member of Kepler, and she barely made it into the group because fucking
I remember you
underpaid
telling
China.
me that.
And I was like fighting for my life because she was like number one everywhere. And then at the end of the final episode, she ranked so low that everyone was like gagged that we're gonna miss Miss Xiaoting to be in the K-pop industry. But we have her now.
And here
It's,
she
on
is.
her on her third year of being an idol, being the face of China, the queen that she is, and I love her so much. She's the one.
Yeah, no, she's my girl. Like, she's gorgeous. She's
Mhm.
a talented dancer, and I was excited to see her there. So that was a little gag. And then last but not least, we had Daddy
Oh,
Jae-jung.
well, yes, and also I was gagged because once again I know about him and his variety stuff, but I
Mm.
know that he's also an idol, and he has his own company and
Uh-huh.
all that stuff. But then this kid is like, "Oh yeah, he looks 25," and I was like, "Yeah, he absolutely looks 25. Girl, he's about to be fucking 40."
Right!
Gaga.
Gagged!
Bestie, drop the skincare routine.
Yeah.
Bestie, drop it. I need the treatments. Give it to me, Rachel. Show it to me
Show
because
it to me,
what
Rachel.
that face is crazy. What do you mean you look like that about you're about to be fucking 40?
And you know what's so crazy? I thought it
Goddamn.
was so funny too because I'm pretty sure he just had a music video release like a few days ago or like a week, I don't know, whatever time ago, recent. And I was on YouTube and it like came up in my recommended and I was like, "Oh, that's Jae-jung." I was like, "Ooh, okay." And I was like, "Oh, he's kind of hot." Bitch, he's almost fucking 40. I was like, "What? I did
He's
not know he was that
actual
old."
father. Like he's actually daddy. Like actually.
Daddy Jae-jung.
Goddamn.
He's fine
He could
as
be my actual
fuck.
father. Like, come on.
Honestly, we're here for Daddy
Goddamn.
Mnet and Jae-jung. Like, that's what we're here
Yeah,
for.
actually, yeah.
But yeah, no, I was a little gagged by that, but also like really excited to have him as one of the like masters. So like slay. Okay, so let's just start. I have a few people written down here for like first impressions because I have to talk. I have to talk about this person. We have. Okay, once again, the butchering of the names, I'm sorry, but Zhang Shiyi, okay, Miss Diva Boots. Do you remember that one that came in with the really tall one with like the little crop top and everyone was like, "Oh, he's so tall," and he was like giving pussy energy?
Did he have black hair?
Yes.
Like a kind of like a green maroonish jacket and like
Yes.
fur here.
Yes.
Girl,
Yeah.
he was giving pus. He felt so femme queen. I'm here for it. I'm here to support it. I hope he doesn't sound like he's talented, but just like the look, from the look, like from head to toe, tall, crop toppy, leathery, with like the fur here, like come on.
And then when they were like fighting for their lives for number one, he was like up the stairs.
Right. Keating Post 21. Come on. Let's go.
I'm dead.
You better.
Which leads me into, because we're doing like a little bit of like the first impressions before like the actual, performances. But what we were talking about earlier, I call it the battle of the blondes and the gays.
Oh.
Okay. Or if we will, the BL edition on Queer Planet.
Okay.
Because what were we doing? What are we doing? We were out here. Girl, they had me gooped. This man they were 2 centimeters from the lips.
Yeah.
In a staring contest. Yeah. And I was like, this is how we're winning over P1.
It was like, it was the actual part where Miss Blondie, on like the red outfit.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. But Miss Blondie, sexy guy. He was like the sexy guy that he was like saying sexy left and right.
Zhang Jing. I have his name down.
Him.
Leo King. He's a Leo.
Come on.
Fire sign.
Love the Leos representing. We're almost there in Leo season. Not yet, but we're almost there.
Almost there.
So let's go. And what I was gonna say is that when he was doing the staring contest for the chair, when they like got really close, and then the other guy, like the other guy that he was like trying to like get the chair off, he kind of like put he hit in like a tilted way. I was gagged when Miss Blondie had like the hand up and was like trying to like I think I think muscle memory kicked in.
Yeah.
He was ready to like risk it all.
Right.
I think he was ready to risk it all. He was ready to like grab some necks and like do crazy shit on fucking national TV, girl. So chill out.
Like
Oh my god.
between those two blondies, which by the way, I really like that boy. What
Yeah.
did I just say his name was? Girl, the freaking names. Shang Xing. Okay, he is funny. The entire sexy. Like, girl.
What was his like his little phrase? He said sexy and something. And it was
Something
like a like a
girl
like a
or
like a young and rich, tall and handsome knockoff. Like he was trying to like do like sexy, tall, hot or something, always awesome or some shit like that. Like he was trying to like
shit. I
have a
forget.
catchphrase
I
or
totally
something.
forget. But I know he's funny.
Yeah, I was
He was
like,
funny. The energy was a little much, but like he's a Leo, so I'm like, I'll let it pass.
sure, I guess.
And he's cute. He like does look like Felix to me though. One of the
Kind of,
judges was
a
like, he
little
looks like
bit.
Felix, and I was like, he really does look like Felix.
Yeah, well, the wig was later.
The wig was
Hmm.
bitch. He would be crazy with a black wig. Crazy with
Yeah,
a black wig.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so in any case, we had the Battle of the Gays, and then we had, like we said, they are doing like the K-pop experienced idols, which we saw a couple that we knew. Well, Hung Hai is back, that bean with the black wig this time, and I was a
Yeah.
little gagged. And then we have like some other, like idols or trainees, and then we have the Boy Story Boys with, which we'll talk about, but Shinlong.
We'll talk about him later, girl.
We'll talk about him
We
later.
will.
But going into the first performance, okay, we started off with what they call like the amateur team, right? So they're like, what was it with the amateur team? Like it wasn't that they didn't have an agency, was it? Or they're just like young.
I think it was people that they were not really actually professionally trained by a certain agency, but more like the busking guys or people that they just have their own talent but no background in like any type of company or something like that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Mhm.
we had them. So we had,
Mhm.
I believe their names, I have them as Zhang Jing, which was a sexy Leo boy. Okay.
Mhm.
Then we had Zheng Kun in, girl, Run
Say it, girl.
Way. Okay.
Say
But
it,
what I
girl.
remember from this group is that this boy, Zheng Kun, okay, I thought he was a good singer. He gets no stars. Okay. The boy gets 0 stars, and then they're like, do you want to lip sync for your life? And he lip syncs for his
actually
life.
sounded so good.
And he sounded great, and he ended up with
Was
1
it-
star.
And that's fine. I think
Yeah.
it was like, okay, you have this little chance that you can try to prove yourself for in future missions or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that he actually got the chance to do that because sometimes when you're in a group performance, you don't have the chance to actually like showcase what you can do.
Yeah.
And maybe the song choice was chosen to fit the group and not him as much. So I'm glad that he actually sang a little bit and to prove that he actually sounds good.
Right. No, I'm
Good for
happy
him.
Yeah,
Good
and
for
also
him.
like I think too, it's just depending on. Sometimes they just choose like the worst songs too,
Mhm.
and they can't showcase their vocals properly. But I'm glad that he at least got a chance. So
Mhm.
love that for him. And Sexy Leo Boy, I forget what their ranks were,
I
but
think they ranked 2 stars, and he was like a little bit salty because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be back at you all stars."
yeah,
because
he's
he-
intense. That one,
Yeah.
he's a little intense,
Okay.
but I'm here.
Once again, another fun character to see
Right.
in this like the TV show because I want to see. Girl, I already know. I already can feel it in the editing that he's gonna get. I feel it.
The
I
evil
just know
edit.
it.
I feel the evil
Yeah.
edit coming from him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight
We'll
Mnet.
see. I'm seated. I'm actually seated to see everything.
It's gonna be
Let's
interesting.
go. Give it a drama, girl.
I know, right? So next up we have okay, let me preempt this by saying when I see Chromosome Entertainment, okay, I automatically just lay dancer boots. Okay, that's it. Lay dancer down. Not Zhang Hao. Oh my God, Zhang Hao. Love you, Hao. Wang Ji Hao.
One.
My
One
literal
Zhao.
my literal man. my literal man, stream AI Bay, because he's
Yeah,
everything to me and I love him. We need to get him out of the dungeon.
very that. He also got a little bit of a cameo there. He got mentioned like as a really good trainee by
More screen
Creon.
time on here than he did on the first one. Crazy.
Shady. Emily, you shady girl.
Crazy for that. Like, really? I'll never forgive them. But anyways, so I already knew like whoever was coming from Chromosome, we're gonna get someone who can dance. Because Lay is not gonna have a trainee that can't dance. That's just how it is.
Right.
So this boy comes in with his little click clack click clack click, whatever he's got, like
With a little like a little like traditional like
yes,
good instruments. I'm so sorry, but like it's like a little like old like
Yeah.
wooden things with like the little thing, like a little thing is okay.
Yes.
Come on, on beat though. On beat.
beat.
It was like period.
He's like,
Okay. Oh, come on.
Yes. So we got
Love it.
Kaiwen. So his name is Kaiwen, which this was interesting to me because I've seen so many people voting for this boy, and I just see Kaiwen's name like everywhere, and I'm like, I don't know who this is. He's cute. Like, he has got such a cute personality, and he is an insane dancer. The vocals are, they need work.
He did get a guitar, right? He did get a guitar.
Yes.
I Rise. And they also Gag, that the dancer, like what was his name? Like the teacher, the dance
J-Rick?
teacher. He did the choreography for that song. He was like, "Bitch, I'm seeing you.
Yeah.
You better eat." And he actually did eat.
He did.
With the choreo and like because that little like footwork, it's a little tricky and hard to do. And I'm actually like really surprised by him. And I'm seated. I want to see him more.
If anything, like, I'm here for the fact that he's a good dancer and he's got a really cute personality.
Sounds good. And sounds good.
And he sounds good. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, Kaiwen. And I actually ended up voting for him. So we'll talk about that after. Moving on. This is my favorite part. You already know what's coming.
I think I do.
You already know who I'm about to talk about. Hanwen.
Come on.
Now we have
time to address him. It's time to address our Viking,
Guys.
our bi furry, sort of queer, everything. Crazy story though. Crazy
Listen.
backstory. Like, come on.
Let me give y'all a backstory if you're not familiar with the one and the only Hanwen, because I need you to be familiar with Hanwen because this is my number one and I will ride or die for this one. Okay.
And also, sorry, but actually, Mnet did not show him at all, and I think it's because homophobia. But okay, go ahead.
Oh, and also, what's crazy is that there was like that teaser where he went up to rapper Master Homie and was like, "Don't be shy," and then they like cut it.
But where is the footage?
Because they found out he was bisexual, and they said no.
Okay.
You
okay,
homophobic pieces of shit. Anyway, okay.
Go ahead.
So Hanwen, friends. Okay, let me just we gotta drop some lore before we talk about the performance with this group, because Hanwen's lore is actually let me just start by telling you, like, I would say maybe like a year to 2 years ago, I'd be on TikTok scrolling, and all of a sudden I see this like just this Chinese man in like straight furry drag. Like, I don't know why this is showing on my For You page, but like, sure, more and more videos of the same person. I'm like, work. Like, he cosplays and stuff. So I'm like, okay. The lore of Hanwen goes, he has had so many side quests, and he is so popular on Xiaohongshu. Like, if you go on Xiaohongshu, I follow him on Xiaohongshu, and he is literally everywhere. He's worked at amusement parks. He's held like fan events for people that are like obsessed with him, and he like pays for everybody. He's like the sweetest human in the world. He's so fun. He dances. Well, I'm getting choked up talking about him because I love him.
You better.
And he's our honorary bisexual king. Okay, he
love that.
is
Love
out
the
here.
representation.
Listen, in Boys Planet, we always have to have the honorary man kisser, and that is Hanwen for this season. So already off the bat, like, I was here and seated for him. Like, I knew he could dance because I've seen videos of him dancing in furry costumes and like in performances and stuff. I've never heard him sing. I've only seen like what he looks like dancing and like his personality. Yeah. So we have these boys from the Shanghai boys, okay? Right off the bat, first of all, Hanwen being the zeros that he is, because he's been feeling the pop since that came out.
I have seen that clip actually like pretty recently, and I have seen him doing the choreo in like a clothing store, like
Yes.
randomly.
Right.
Like
Side
what?
quest. Hanwen has such a deep lore. Okay.
So funny.
So
But
he
to choose Devil Game
Devil Game of all songs.
as your song for that. Wow. And also they did not change the key. So you're saying that is how you cover a song, girl.
Right.
But I was gagged.
So in this
I was
group,
gagged.
we have Hanwen, love of my life, number one. Will vote for him every day, all day long. We have Bowen. Okay. We have what's his name? Fan Sheyi, which he's a little bit of a gag too. He made me laugh because he literally was out here like, yeah, I think everyone needs to look good before anything. He was like, y'all are ugly.
Kind of iconic.
Where?
Like I cannot relate, but you do you, bestie. Period. Live your truth.
No, he's everything. He's everything. So automatically I was like, this group is iconic, and I was curious to see how they did, but like Denny said, they did ZB1's Devil Game, which is crazy, and they were fantastic. Like, of course, like vocals, I think okay, let me start by saying for Hanwen's vocals, because I've never heard him sing. Hanwen, I thought sounded good. Definitely still needs like work, but he's a great dancer. Looks like that. They perform like that. Was giving gay.
Yeah.
I was here for him.
Like you gotta have some sort of like queer energy if you actually are going to perform any Zero Base One song.
Right.
You have a little bit of a zest to it.
Yeah.
Like some zesty energy to like actually deliver how those songs have to be performed. And I actually was gagged, surprised by, I think his name is Bowen. This little singer bean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like hitting notes with like okay, I don't know about like I don't know about much about like fucking vocal techniques and shit, but like this song mainly sings in like falsetto and even like Zero Base One do sing like that in like a little falsetto style, but like the more like chorus parts and like where you have to like be more grounded, Bowen was carrying.
He was
carrying the song with like good, solid, and stable vocals. He impressed me so much.
Yeah.
And he's also like very young, like probably like 2005, 6, like very young.
Yes.
And I was very surprised by him.
Yeah.
I really like this performance in general, like by all of them. It was like, I think they all do have the same level of dancing skills, and Bowen kind of like is the highlight of the vocals, but the other ones are pretty solid too.
No, I really liked. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if I butcher this, but Shay.
Try good.
Shy. Every like
Try
every 2
good.
minutes, Shy good. Every 2 seconds, I just hear them in the stands like Shy. I was like, same.
Period.
But Shay, okay, I liked his voice a lot, and I guess based off of like what the judges said too, like they all did pretty well. I mean, they all got all stars, correct? I believe that's what happened.
I think some of them got 2 stars, but it was like 2 stars and all stars.
Was it Shay Yi got the all star, right?
Bowen also, I think he also got the all stars. I believe, maybe, I'm not sure, but I think 2 of them got all stars. Don't remember exactly, but they did have some all stars on the team.
Okay, well, slay. They killed it.
Deserved actually.
I'm so guys, I could literally talk about Hanwen for 2 hours. It's bad.
Yeah.
Love of my life. Honestly, please vote for him. And he's 25. He's not like a bean. So for me.
And by King. So well, yes.
By King. Yes. We love a
by Furry DL trade. Let's go. We're here for it. Absolutely. Exactly. We're voting.
I'm voting for him all the way. Next I have what do I have here? His name is the beans who covered Boy Story, who ended up with I think his name was Ji Young. He got all stars after performing, which was crazy because he performed Boy Story, Boy Story was in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
And their group performed the song.
It was like this this little bean, right? This little like Twinkie fairy bean
Yes.
with like the really like the typical 101 cape of wig
Yes.
and like the sporty look. Was that one? Is that one
Yes.
that you mean? Okay.
Yes.
When I saw him first, because we saw him on the when they all were sitting on like the chairs and everything, like the places rankings, and you have sexy guy on his back, like being like up there, being like his sexy energy everywhere. Which, by the way, I actually like. He's so funny, but every time they said the word, the sexy word, I was like dying inside, like out of the fucking cringe. Like I'm dead. I cannot stand that. But it's funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he was like just like being this cute little bean, and like they were comparing like his like sexy guy style with like this cutie bean, and I was like, this is so funny to me.
Right.
And then when I saw his face, his actual face, I was like, wait, this guy looks like it's like House and Given like little baby. Like it's so crazy. Like
Right.
that face, that tiny little face, petite, so Twinkie, and I live.
No,
I live.
the cutest little muffin I've ever seen. Like I want to put him in my pocket.
I live.
But you know what? Their group ate with the dancing for sure.
They're really good.
And he got all stars. The bean got all stars.
Well, yes.
So
Well, yes.
we love to see him.
Even like the Boy Story guys were like living
Yeah.
for their performance, and I like that.
Yeah. No, it was cute. I was here for it for them. So
Really
congratulations to those little beans. I guess we'll have to see how they do as well, like the others in that group. Which takes me now to we have Lin Queenan, the one at the beginning who was a Taekwondo ho. And like,
Okay.
so this is the one that gagged
He
me.
has a crazy face.
Crazy face, but also
Crazy face.
the fact,
God damn.
girl, I'm telling you right now, this man said, I just finished a movie with Jackie Chan, and
I
in my head, I was like, oh my God, I wonder if it was the same movie he did with June.
It was with June.
And he goes, June's my best friend, or like one of my friends, and I was like,
yeah, I immediately thought about you because they said June. I was like, oh, Chrissy's going to pop her pussy for this. Like she's gonna be so excited by this.
1000%. And I sure did, because at the beginning too, like at the beginning of the episode when they were in the break room and they were doing like the Taekwondo shit, I was like, whoever this man is with that face is crazy. But then he was over here like, I'm friends with June, and like it killed me because one of the trainees was like, "Oh, how many followers does he have?" And he's like, 100,000. He goes, "No, like 60 million."
Like what?
So that was crazy. But Bestie, okay. The immediate for their performance, I died because as soon as they got information, the only thing that I could think of was Saja boys going, "Hoorah!"
Oh, yeah. Period.
They literally
popped
into formation at the same time, and I just went, "Hoorah!"
Right.
I died. It was so funny. But from what I remember, I know that there was a boy in that group. His name was Kun, who was a good rapper. So like that was the one thing that I like remember from them, as well as. I remember what happened. So that boy, what's his name? Queenan or whatever, Taekwondo boy. He fell.
Someone did like a little someone did like a crazy.
That was him, I think.
Like a crazy backflip, like a crazy like someone they got thrown off like on the air, and everyone was like gagged.
But so I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but so he fell at the beginning doing a flip, right? And someone did. I thought it was him also who did that. It was a different one.
It wasn't him. Yeah, it was another person. I don't remember who. It was a different one.
Okay. Well,
it was like a crazy flip because it was like so high.
Right.
And
it was like 3 meters high.
Like it was like he landed like it was nothing.
Right.
God damn.
Yeah, no, that shit had me dead. I was like, they come on tricking. Like, they're over here tricking and doing, like, Taekwondo and stuff, like, in their performance. But I did feel bad because I could tell, like, especially what the judges said for him about how, like, I think the fall affected his performance or, like, kind of threw his energy off in the performance. And then kind of, like, stumbled from there. But I do think that he is probably better than what that performance shows.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of here for that and like seeing him.
Did he get 1 star?
I think so.
He got chopped?
He didn't get chopped.
Okay. I think he got 1 star. I guess so,
Yeah.
but because I think he did the group. I don't think they got all stars like any of them, but I don't remember them being chopped.
No.
I'm here for them. I'm here for to see more of them and more of him because he's like actor, visual, crazy face, and all that. But like you gotta provide with the talent as well, girl.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm here. Like he piqued my interest because of just like, like the taekwondo stuff, like face crazy. I'm sure he's like a crazy performer like outside of the mistakes. So like we'll see how he does.
Mhm.
But then well, first of all, Limjack, that boy is he is like in the best way possible because I know it's like extroverted shit and I'm an introvert, so it's
Mhm.
like a lot for me. But he is like a dose of uppers. Like the
Yeah.
way that he is, and I mean that in the sweetest way possible because he seems like a really sweet person.
Yeah.
He was killing me when they were like, he was started. I think he was the one that was like crying over his mom, right? And they were like, how long has it been since you've seen your mom? And he was like,
Yesterday, girl.
yesterday.
Period.
And I was like, stop.
Comedy king.
He's
I
so
love that.
like he was something. So I was like, oh my god, please be good because he is funny. I think he was from Australia,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
The one
yeah,
from Australia. So they performed, and I was a little gagged because Boheng obviously he was the rapper. Like he's good. He
Mhm.
ends up staying. Like
Yeah.
I liked his vocals. He actually, it kind of put him on the map for me in terms of like rap because it was stable and like he has a low vocal tone, which I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was tap tap. No. They didn't do Big B. They did tap tapping on me, tap tap
No.
tap.
Yeah. But there was someone I do remember Big Bang, like a Big Bang
Someone
song being a flop,
I don't remember who
but
did that.
I don't remember that. And the other one that I don't remember that it was like so bad was the Super Junior song. The Chinese version where they had to like do a little this and it was so
Oh
out of
yeah,
like
yeah.
sync and all of them were like, what the
Is that
fuck
the
are
one
we
where they like kept
watching?
replaying the same part over and over again?
Yeah, yeah. So funny. So funny. Like, oh my
The
god.
judges really clocked. They were
But they
like,
got the
"Did you guys
top.
mean to not be on time?"
And
Or
also I was like shouting was so rough. Like she was like, girl, did you actually like practice?
they
Because
said yes
it
with
doesn't
their
look
full chest.
and it's like, yes, well, but you have not practiced enough because that's a flop. And y'all are trash. Period.
Yeah,
Come on, you better gather
I know.
them.
I love her. Like
I love that.
she's not having it.
She's like, mm-mm. You're a flop. Goodbye.
Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, crazy. The flops were flopping, that's for sure.
The flops were flopping.
But then we have a little twist and turn because we got a little better, okay? And let me start by saying, like, I think that I will genuinely give my life for this human being. We have Sun Heng Yu, okay? Blinky,
Okay.
the Blinky boy. He was in
Ooh,
Blinky.
ooh, ooh. Yeah. Did he perform an original song as well? I think
I think so.
because that song I think I saw on like the little like the corner where they put like who. Oh, it was his name I think. So
Yeah,
I think it's
I remember, and I was confused on whether or not it was his or someone
I
else's.
I think it's his song and the song was actually very good.
Yeah, girl.
And his backstory being like a group that kind of like was a nugu and they had to disband. That always happens. Like
I know.
it is always so sad for really talented people that are in groups or maybe like duos or soloists that they don't have the recognition that they deserve,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to do many other activities like work having like other like halftime like jobs or different things to actually like survive
Mm-hmm.
because the music industry is so hard to like achieve and be successful. And this one it was really emotional to like some of the judges like the masters, and also I feel like he's very genuine about his passion of being a singer and a dancer, and just likes to and loves performing to like the world. So I
Right.
hope he does well in this show. And he actually sounded very good, and the dancing was crispy.
I think
I enjoyed it.
for me, he was probably in like the top 3 of like the most stable
Mhm,
all around.
mhm, mhm,
Like
mhm.
fantastic dancing, vocals were stable and great. Like he's a cutie. I'm here from. I voted for him. So
Period.
I was really impressed, and like he seems like a very like sweet, like humble person
Yeah.
too. So I'm hoping the best for him for sure. Um so I was like very happy with him. And then of
Mhm.
course, next up we have Anshin and
Oh,
Shahao. First of all,
oh,
once again, they're doing Enha.
oh.
Fever,
Fever,
fever, fever,
fever, fever,
fever.
fever. Period.
Come on.
Yeah, and how they were looking, like their styling, like their little like their white shirts and like the glitter on the eyes and like the wig was laid
Yeah.
and mug was on. It's so muggy out here. Like, come on.
Yeah.
They were giving me face, giving me all of it. And from the signal song from the C group, when they announced Anshin as the center, I was like, okay, 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 sure. Like I was not aware of how he performs or like any of that. I had no idea
Mhm.
how like what he's capable of, his talent and all that. And this performance actually was such a good one. I was so like really like okay, you have to like um deliver because you're really they are hyping you up a lot like on the votings and like you're number one everywhere. So you have to provide me the talent
Right.
and he did not disappoint at all.
Not at
He
all.
actually did very well. His singing voice is really good. Dancing was crispy clean as well, and kind of gives me a little bit of a like a little bit of a how energy, but how is like more. It's how
Yeah.
hello, but he's more like so far more reserved. I think we need more time for him to like actually like come out and like be more loud or outspoken or however his personality is. But I like how energy would be in like the center, have grabbing a lot of attention because of like the visuals and being really talented. Of course, they have totally different energies, but I'm excited to see how he, in goes through this entire competition, how he has to like morph and model depending on the concept that he has to perform songs and like being like a teamwork or like a team player or all that. I'm seated for him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
his little dimple is like the cutest thing in the world to me.
so cute.
He's like a
Yeah.
little bean. But yeah, I was gagged. I was gagged with like how energetic their choreo is, like how but you know what, it makes sense cuz like Anshin, for anyone who doesn't know, he's like the center for the
Mm,
sea planet. So
yeah.
that makes sense. And I'm very seated for him. And now our the last thing we were left with, which was like a little cliffhanger, we have the Boy Story Boys, which we're excited about because we have
Yeah.
someone in there, Shinlong. Shinlong.
We have Shenlong. We have Shlong. He's the king. We're gonna call him Shlong the entire um season because like
Stop.
Shlong, come on. And he has a crazy visual. Like he looks really good. And
Insane.
they dropped a little bit of the lore with boys story because like I was not aware at all
Mm-hmm.
about the group and fucking JYP managing them like when they were like what 10 years old,
I
crazy.
didn't know that.
I didn't know that either and I was like okay JYP and they were like sweeping the entire industry in China like having awards and like being on top. How do you fumble them? Like what?
So the only thing I remember, like, of course, finding out about Shinlong is because so many people like made edits and stuff and like TikTok, Twitter about him.
Mm,
So the only thing I saw about Boy Story is I've only seen Shinlong and I've seen the compilations about. I'm like gagged because
mm,
he's got a deep voice. Obviously, like we can
yeah.
hear, and he's a rapper for the most part, rapper, dancer,
Mhm.
boots. When I tell you, when I heard this boy sing, I was like, "There's no way that's the same person. There's
Crazy.
literally no way." His vocals are insanity, like all arounder down. So I am like
Yeah.
so excited to see him perform. Also like the other two, because I'm not familiar with Boy Story, but in any case, like I've just been looking for, I think Shinlong as well as Hanwen were like the two that I've been
Mm.
looking forward to the most in the C group, because I mean, obviously like the most
Yeah.
I've seen, but yeah, they're crazy. I feel like their energy is just like it's gonna be something, because obviously Boy Story is great. Like I've peeped like one of their music videos, and they're all so like super talented.
Yeah.
They've been idols for a while, and they have that like professional air about them. But
Absolutely.
it's gonna be interesting to see how they do, like not only for their audition, but for
Performance.
like the whole competition.
Yeah, and I really had a really nice vibe with the three of them, like the three of them being together, and like also the little Twinkie, the bean went up to like ask them a little bit about, yeah, we're gonna perform your song,
Yeah.
like what do you have any advice, like what can we do, and they were so open
Sweet.
and really just like nice to him, and in general I feel like a really good vibe from the
Mm-hmm.
three of them. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they do in the
It's
competition.
gonna be interesting. They're doing. You want to come in?
Come on.
Backdoor.
Oh, come on. Well, we'll see. I want to see how that turns out, girl.
I know it's gonna be interesting.
I want to see.
That basically wraps up the
Yeah.
performances for Sea Planet, which leaves us with who did we vote for? Because there was a lot. There was a lot. This energy was a lot. I feel drained. The past two episodes got me drained.
Well, actually,
Um,
cancel me because I did not vote for C group.
really?
Yeah, because I was like
If you don't
overwhelmed
vote for Hanwen, I'm
so
literally.
so so early. I was like, let me D word, and I did not vote. And also because like there are a lot of like gagas, so
Mm-hmm.
I was overwhelmed, and I forgot. But I do have some names. Like I'm gonna go first because the ones that I remember is of course Schlong. He is number one. Han Wen, because I support you and your DL furry by King
Thank
energy that
you.
you enjoy. And I think that being that performed Rise, I think I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Kaiwen?
vote for, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Bowen from like from
Mm-hmm.
Hamwen's group. And I think that's so far I feel like those are the ones that kind of like impressed me a lot. So I have to wait to see the other ones that have not performed yet, so I can have my top 8 for the C group. But at the end, that doesn't even matter because of they're gonna like merge the group. They're gonna merge K and C, and we're gonna have to like figure it out what the fuck are we gonna do with the
It's
top
gonna be
8.
fucking Squid Game. Like we're gonna have to literally kill bitches for
Girl,
eight.
crazy. I
I,
don't know what they do
which
that.
is so crazy, because how you have us pick an 8 for 8 and 8, and then you're just gonna make us pick 8, like 8 and 8, but now we're just.
It, just like 8 in 160 options.
It's insane. Which my picks for the C group are Shinlong, Anshin,
Schlong.
Shlong,
Oh, but I forgot about Angshin. Oh my god, yes,
Anshin.
he's another one.
So Shinlong, Anshin, Hanwen, and She Yi, like the two that were in the same group, like
Mm-hmm.
Hanwen and
Mm-hmm.
the gays,
Mm-hmm.
essentially. Kaiwen, Heng Yu, the boy from Blinky,
Mm-hmm.
Boheng, and then I did Zha Hao, the boy
Uh-huh.
who was also with, oh my god,
Anshin?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my picks. And that's where
Slay.
that's where we've left off, friends.
That's where we at. I'm actually like so
I'm
tired
drained.
because we're going to have the next week is also going to be a two-part, like
A
Friday,
double
sorry,
whammy.
Thursday and Friday gig again. And after that, we only have one episode per week, and I'm like, thank God, please, because this shit is like 3 hours each, and
Girl, my back
like
hurts.
I enjoy it, but like at the same time, it's a lot. And after watching it, I'm like, because I'm crazy and I have FOMO and I don't want to go on Twitter and like be spoiled. So
Mm,
I watch it at like 7 a.m.
right.
and then after that I like die.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for next week
Yeah.
for the other part of like the performances.
It's gonna be a fun time. So
Absolutely.
that's our tea spill. I'm sure we've probably like missed some people here and there, but we got to the root of everyone we wanted
Yeah.
to like cover. You know, if you guys have any one that you're actually, you know what, we're nosy, so just drop who you're voting for.
Yeah,
Give us
drop your top eights each, like for C
yeah.
group or K group. If you have any type of like highlights of the show that we have not mentioned or something that we missed, because like of course it's a lot of information and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of like content, drop it down and we will see it because we're nosy. And if you want to
We're
key,
nosy and we want to judge you.
absolutely, because depending on your top eight, I'm gonna see if you're into the gig or you're a flop.
Right.
So come on. And if you want
Exactly.
to fight us, you can fight us on like Twitter because I'm always on Twitter.
Come
Like,
fight.
just like, yeah,
Please
let's
do.
go.
Leave the opinions and leave
Hmm.
the top eights because we want to know. But in any case, we're gonna try to do recaps based off of the weekly episodes.
Yeah.
So thank you
Hopefully we
guys.
don't flop.
What'd you say?
Sorry. Hopefully we don't flop.
No,
Like,
I'm gonna literally try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to stay on schedule because
we're
every
gonna
time
try
we
our
do
best.
recaps of shows, we do like one episode and then we're like, so we're gonna try
Mhm.
to keep up with this one to keep ourselves engaged. So thank you guys for watching, and once again, leave comment, drop the tea. I want to see, and hopefully we'll see you guys for the next recap. And if you'd like I said, and you want to go watch the episode reactions, that's on Patreon.
Get it on
Love
Patreon, girl.
y'all.
Report the girls.
Have
Bye
a wonderful
bye.
day or night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye.